One of the greatest questions that you have to ask yourself before you come back to school is, well, what are you going to give up?
So I left behind a pretty amazing music career.
I got to travel a lot.
I left a six-figure job.
The amazing California weather. I left behind my friends and family.
But ultimately, there came a time in my career where I realized that I was not able to make change happen in the community I was serving.
Have you ever had a time when you're completely stressed out, really exhausted, you feel like you're juggling too many things, and yet you're also having the time of your life and you know you're exactly where you need to be? Being at Erb is like that.
The main reason I came back to school was to really build my skills in business and really understand the systemic issues around sustainability.
When I had the opportunity to come to Michigan, I was just blown away. The integration between the School of Natural Resources and the Ross School of Business is incredibly unique. There's no other program like this in the world.
But what really won me over to Erb before I arrived was the strength of Erb's inroads into the private sector. I thought that people placed very well out of this program as opposed to our peer institutions.
And when I came and visited and saw the enthusiasm, the passion, and the intelligence of my future colleagues, I knew I wanted to be a part of that.
There's a community there that it wasn't apparent at any of the other schools.
After school gets out, we all go out to a campsite and kind of hang out for a couple days in camp. It's a really fun time.
I remember really distinctly one morning I got up kind of early and I looked over to the tent next to mine, and kind of emerging from the tent were these 4 students in their suits because they were going to present their master's projects. It was just kind of classic, you know, the tent in the woods and then business students popping out, so it was great.
Well, I've heard a few students do impressions of Tom Gladwin, who is a phenomenal professor, and he's known for saying things like, according to the numbers, we're in deep shit, but there's hope. We've got the Erbers, and I think that captures the spirit of Erb.